On this St. Patrick's Day and St. Gertrude of Nivelles, I'm reminded why this country was founded on Christianity. This country, what I mean to say is the majority of the people came to this country and settled this country were of some Christian denomination, whether you were a Christian or a Catholic Christian. This country was founded predominantly, majorly by Christians. And I think we've done pretty well. Perfect? No. Pretty well, yes. Probably one of the great civilizations or countries of all time. I would certainly say we rank well up there, although we are a young country. We're only a couple of hundred years old. Anyway, I don't see any reason why we can't be a Christian nation. What was I trying to say? Would you rather be, and I'm talking to this country because there's a lot of things we're not doing. We're not having babies, so we're not continuing on those families that would have Christian values. We're walking away from our faith. We're walking away from our Christianity. Although there is some good news that maybe we're turning back. Maybe some of the younger generation are starting to recognize that it's actually countercultural to be Christian, to be Catholic. Because people like to rebel. I'm going all over the place with this. I guess what I'm saying is, would you want your country to look like Iran or Iraq or Afghanistan? Is that the government that you want? Because if you're predominantly governed by Islam, then that's what your country is going to look like. So I think if you've got any love of your children and the future of this country, and you love this country at all, you would look and see what the Middle East looks like. Look at all the countries in the Middle East, except for Israel. Look at all the countries and see what kind of, recognize that their religion dominates their politics rather than our politics dominates and supplants our religion. Is that what you would want as a model? Because if you let Islam outpopulate you, that's what you're going to get eventually. They won't have to conquer us by the sword. They can conquer us by outbirthing us, number one. Number two, would you want your country to be dominated, which is starting to happen, by the morals of people who don't believe in God? Those morals would be based on the judgments of man. Now, man is just a creature. God is the creator. God is the one who knows the plan, who knows what's best for us. Look at God as your father. Your father wants, for the most of us, in most families, wants the best for you. So God, our Father, wants the best for us. So if you follow what God wants, you will be headed, you will be more likely, if you follow God's plan, things should turn out better for you. Let's put it like that. Our society seems to be followed by science as God, and whatever I say is good. If I say I'm a man, if I say I'm a woman, then I'm a woman. If I say whatever that a child in the womb is just a clump of cells, then I can do whatever I want to it. Is that the kind of country that you want? Is that the direction of morality that you want our country to follow? One that is ruled by the majority of men and what they think is right. Because we can be wrong. We can be very wrong. We've been very wrong. Mankind has been very wrong. Not just the United States, but mankind has been wrong. But God is never wrong. So if you really want, for me and mine, I believe the best course of action is to follow God and the God who has revealed himself in Jesus Christ, who came, died, and rose. That's the defining moment. He said wonderful things. He did miracles. He died, and then he rose, and that changes everything. So to me, logically, that means he's not no normal man. So he probably is who he said he was. And that's where I want to, that's the basket I'm putting my $1.12 per eggs in. No, they're not that much. Maybe. Anyway, so something to consider on this St. Patrick's Day, this St. Gertrude's Day, St. Gertrude's feast day. Something to consider. How do you want, what's in your morality wallet?